Hello, Aquarius. It's Lulu, and welcome to your indie read here in the foyer. All right, so let's get to it. All right, what information do you have for Aquarius? We are using the surrender cards, okay? Surrender to success, okay? Surrender denial, all right? Surrender to inner peace. When I pulled that surrender denial, the first thing I heard was stand in your power. Okay. Thank you. Surrender stubbornness is under success. What's under denial? Outdated beliefs about yourself. Yeah. Stand in your power. What's under surrender to inner peace? Defensiveness. Surrender defensiveness. What's under stubborn? Miracles. What's under outdated beliefs? Surrender to divine timing. And what is under surrender defensiveness? Surrender to joy. All right. So before we start clarifying, I'm gonna go ahead and give a spiel. So there may be something here that you are expecting, right? You're in your expecting energy, and it's like um you want things to work out in a certain type of way, and that may not be what's at play. So you have to surrender to what is basically. Um, this denial may have something to do with your the way that you see yourself or others, or see yourself in others. There may be someone around you who reflects something that you need to work on or pay attention to, right? They want you to cultivate inner peace, because when you do that, anything that comes up in the near future that has to do with defending yourself or being defensive, you'll already be ready for that. But just in case it does happen, it's important for you to remember that being defensive is a sign of weakness. Being defensive is something that happens when a person feels um when a person is at war with themselves, so they go at war with other people, right? Divine timing and surrender to joy. There's something that you've been waiting on that is going to happen, but surrendering to miracles and allowing, the universe to work its magic is going to be very important. I also feel like there's something that you can't communicate or have a hard time communicating, whether with someone or yourself, or it's just that you don't want to see something. So you may have issues with turning your head a certain type of way. That means that you don't want to see something. If you go into like, I can only go this way, and that, you know what I'm saying? Stiff. All right. Having a stiff approach, a stiff outlook. You may want to get rid of those things, because the more allowing you are to receive information as well as blessings, the more that you will receive information and blessings, right? If the more allowing you are. So let's see what's going on here. All right. What is this surrender to success? Because it's really time for you to, jump into the unknown, move in a space where you are open to a world of possibilities, and don't be so stubborn. When things begin to happen, maybe someone stubbed their toe. What is this surrender to? That means that you're not paying attention to something. The direction that you are going, the movements that you are making may not be in alignment. What is this surrender to success for Aquarius? Ten of Cups, commitment, a happy family, a happy relationship, not giving up on yourself. The Emperor, there will be even in family dynamics, even in love connections, even in whatever commitments that you make for yourself to enjoy happiness, joy, bliss, or what have you. Maybe you are this emperor, but maybe you're dealing with this emperor. But overall, maybe you inherited something from the father's side that needs to be surrendered, right? Because you came to break generational strongholds. And with this Ten of Cups and this emperor, what I'm getting here is that with that emperor and that stubbornness coming under that, you may be very stoic about your beliefs, the way that you see things. You may pick up on patterns really good. And sometimes that's a good thing. But oftentimes, when a person really lives off of patterns, they miss the point, right? For instance, if you meet someone new, or a partnership, a friendship, whatever it is, whatever, and something triggers you about the person that is connected to someone else, the learning phase in that can be that there is something that you were still meant to experience with that person, that is to show you that not all people are connected in that way to that trigger that you have. It's like if someone, if you're used to dealing with cheaters, and someone makes a comment, or they have a certain type of behavior where they turn their phone face down, and it's like, you know what, I'm not dealing with that. That's going to be a no, because what does this person have to hide? The last person that did that was, doing the most, okay? And it's like, no. And then, but if you continue to experience the person, you realize with your real eyes that they put their phone down like that because they don't even like seeing notifications because they have such a busy life, right? All right. What is this surrender denial? Accept people and situations exactly as they are. What is this surrender denial? The tower. Something may have happened in the recent past or now, or in the future that was you didn't want to see it, like, right? You saw the truth in a situation. You saw where, something that you were doing or experiencing, it's not going anywhere. It's not taking you anywhere. It's not, um, it was built on faulty foundation. And instead of seeing it for what it is, you continue to walk and act like you didn't see it. Well, guess what? If you don't look at it, it's going to continue to show itself and manifest, and then you'll find yourself under the rubble of the tower. All right, surrender to inner peace here. Need to do this on a daily basis. Commit to stillness, meditation, go into a space of, affirming, right? That I am receptive to all of the information that the universe has to provide. I am calm, I am at peace, I am loving, and then you will live that. You will become that. The more that you say that with your heart and your childlike trust and reverence to the Most High and devotion, you will begin to cultivate that. And you have to, when you say that and do that, you have to also be open to things that may not be in alignment with the way that you see things. Okay. What is this inner peace? Surrendering to inner peace. The devil, don't let him use you. Okay. So there may be something that you are going through where you just can't, it's a huge to do and you can't understand most of it. Surrender to peace and allow things to unfold naturally. With this bad built here, it may even be that, because you got to remember, when you fill yourself with light, when you fill yourself with love, when you go into a space where you are just happy, you can be happy for no goddamn reason. You just happy to be alive. You happy to be experiencing what it is that you are experiencing, happiness and everything that you do and how you do it. Baby, and first get real mad. It can be a some type of bondage, temptation, addiction, obsession, low hanging fruit is what I call it. Okay. And what happens is when it tries to interfere with your space, it's not it can't penetrate your space. You're impenetrable the more that you hone this. And it does take some time to really get to that space when it comes to the different levels of graduation that we go through. What is this surrender stubbornness here for Aquarius? The Empress in reverse. Okay. So you may be doing things outside of your divine feminine. Your divine feminine needs to be mastered. You may have a rigid or stubborn approach to motherhood, a stubborn, rigid or stubborn approach to um, trying to make things happen, because the Empress in the upright allows things to happen. She's mastered all of the suits. She's not one to, um, like, you stepped off your throne. Okay. You stepped off your throne because you wanted to make something happen on your own instead of, working with your team, working with the Most High, working in alignment with your assignment. What is this surrender outdated beliefs of yourself here for Aquarius? The star. All right. Healing old wounds. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power, because you are the star. You are innovative. You were created to do major things, make major moves. However, with you knowing that, but then if you are stubborn about that, you may be making the wrong moves. All right. Been there, done that, got a couple of t-shirts. A King of Cups is reaching out to you. Someone wants to reach out to you, but you may have some type of clarity that you need from this person, and this will be a good time to ask them questions. I suggest to speak to people's higher selves, because that's where the truth dwells. The truth dwells in the higher self, okay? Maybe that's who you are defensive towards as well. What is this defensiveness? The Chariot, about your movement, about the way that you are asserting yourself. There may be a thin line between asserting yourself and being like overtly confident with that. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer. stay centered. The Chariot is very centered. It's very much so, when we get to that point where we got ourselves together, we pulled together, we made, because on your journey, maybe that's what it is, that someone in along the lines of the next move that will be made, or you may get come into this space where I've cultivated inner peace and you're doing all the things, but then when it's tested, right? When it's tested, that's when you show and prove. And you got to be real 100 with yourself, okay? If you have the 90-day journey to mindfulness, um, you will be able to know exactly where those hiccups grow, okay? What is this? Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real and possible. What is this? Surrender to miracles. The Queen of Swords. All right. Don't be so adamant about everything being in a certain type of way. You may be picking up a lot of sinks and a number of things that are happening. Maybe you are called to go to a certain place or space and you realize something, because the crown chakra is here with this surrender to miracles. You're more of a spiritual being than a human being. And what happens is, because a lot of us a lot of people have become so caught up in this world and the things of this world, they forget the magic of the spirit, the magic of the things that my faha showing. Okay, got on my little faha today, babe. I was feeling like it. Okay. What is this? Surrender to divine timing. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Be very strategic in the way that you move. Someone may be spying on you, gossiping about you, slandering you, trying to start a petty argument with you. Don't let it happen. I just keep getting something about a conversation that may go too far. Okay. What is this? Knight of Pentacles. Taking your time. It's not, there it is, Ace of Pentacles. When you go over your goals, go over, what you feel like your life's mission is, your life's vision, why you do what you do, right? Who you are, where you are, why you are, how you are, right? While you're going over those things, there's something here that's coming in when you are recreating who you are. Something here is coming in to at the right time. All right. It may not be fast enough, but it is taking its time with that Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of groundwork that has to a lot of ground that has to be covered. A lot of things that have to be explored. A lot of knocking on the right doors and calling the right phone numbers or something like that. What is this? Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering, keep surrendering, keep surrendering to joy. What is this? Surrender to joy. The Two of Wands. When things come together, surrender to joy. Be happy and grateful for that, because you will invite more of that in. Okay, so it's very important that, whatever this is that you are waiting for, it is coming to fruition. All right. It is coming. It's knocking on your door. It's coming out of nowhere, but it's going to take some time. And with that, that also goes into when you change your mind and change up the way that you do things, when you go into this up leveling of sorts, what's going to happen is then it's going to begin, because you have to be in a certain frequency and space before you can receive something that you are asking for or that you are waiting for. What do you have here for Aquarius? This is a self-care deck, a health checkup. So it may be time for you to get your labs done, your mammogram, whatever you need to get done. Okay. I know I got to make a dental appointment. Okay. But whatever it is that you need to get done, this is going to be a good time for you to do it. Making your personal hygiene, your physical hygiene, part of your spiritual breaks. Okay. All right, Aquarius. That is your read here. Okay. That is your read, and I will talk to you soon.